others who've lost their touch. You rigged the game, you changed the rules. Gaslit the world, played us for fools. But tides have turned, the storm is near. Cry all you want, we're still here. Faithful, fuck around and find out. You tried to rule, but your time ran out. Faithful, the silent will stay quiet now. We're taking back what you burned to the ground. Censorship, lockdowns, all your control. Built your throne on a house of gold. Now you panic, now you cry. Tears don't work, truth don't lie.
All right. Welcome to GUFON, everybody. I'm your host, Richard Organi. It is Tuesday. It is 20th of January. July. Let's get this focused, and focused. Yeah, it is. It's Tuesday, the 20th of January, 26. And we've got an interesting little show for you today. I'm glad you can make it, hang out, just shoot the breeze, whatever it is, hang out with friends, and maybe catch up on some topics that are happening in ufology. We've got some good ones today. It's an interesting day. It wasn't like dramatic like other days in the recent past, but some interesting things going on I want to talk about. Of course, James Fox is grifting. Really? That he can't. Now, I understand it. I mean, why would I be a dick about it? But when it's obvious, when your movie did not meet its expectations by far, you're still trying to pitch this alien, which I thought we were going to see in the movie. Didn't you? I thought we were going to see a real alien. We didn't see jack squat. I love it. I love this place. I'm glad you guys could hang out. Let me turn the volume. I can't hear myself today. All right. So I slept 2 hours out of 48 the last couple of days. I only had 2 hours sleep today from about 9:30ish till about 11:30, 45. I worked out again, just got done, came home, got my drinks, and I had to work out or I would be like this. Welcome to Goof. So it was the only way I could get guaranteed energy for you guys. Hey, I see Dorothy's here. How you doing, D? Dot? The D dot 55. Good to see. Nice to see you. Glad you're doing that well that we see you here. Dorothy's, not to dump anything on everybody. I'm sorry. But, you know, she's getting old. Just kidding. We all have issues now, right? Once you go over 50, stuff happens. So we give some prayers to Dorothy. Dorothy's family anyway. So she gets me. Very rare that she gets me. I don't know how, but she really does. One of the maybe 5 people that I know that get me. Women. Men get me. Everybody thinks I'm weird. I don't think I'm weird. I think you're all weird. So I guess I am weird. Yeah. So who's here tonight? We'll do a little roll call for the short show like this. Short show, small show. Woo, we are rocking with 24 people. Hell now. Don't worry about it. I've got planned. That's part of tonight's discussion. GUFON's coming back. I am not letting YouTube push us back. You know, I think I was doing GUFON all wrong. Sad, right? So what I'm really going to do, forget about the audit. I'm not doing the Constitution stuff right now. If I do, and I go out, it's with a friend for his channel. I'm focusing on GUFON now. I'm back into GUFON. And if I do the other thing, I won't even mention it because it's not going to be interfering or taking any of our time. I think I figured something out. I don't want to say it. But I did a little bit of testing to see if I really was shadow banned, and I don't think I am. I know, surprising. But I looked at my analytics. It says I was being recommended almost 60% of my videos compared to 37% for Rich Saves America. How's that even possible? And what I think is I've been doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over. No variety. Maybe here and there, but I'm going to really focus on making videos like Third Phase of Moon. Put one of those out maybe a week or two for members. Shorts every day. I want to do 2 or 3 a day. No shit. It's not hard. I don't know. Something clicked in me when I was in the hospital. And the voice kept telling me, just stay with GUFON. Forget everything. Stay with GUFON. I just kept feeling like nowhere. Like there wasn't a voice. It was just a vibe. And I don't know why it happened. I don't know why I have this strong feeling to do what I just said. So that's the news. So that's the big announcement. Who else is here? Jay Cerno. How you doing? Good to see you. And I don't know if I saw you this year yet. So Happy New Year to you. I know. Don't you think the cutoff for saying Happy New Year is 10 days into the new year? Yeah. Or I like this one, the second weekend of the year. So if January 1st fell on a Friday, you only go to the 8th or the 9th, then you're done with Happy New Year's. Let them say it. Like, how long do you got to keep saying it? That's like happy birthday. It was like a month ago. Oh, never mind. By the way, what was I going to say? Brain freeze. All right. Tony Introvert. Tony, where you been? How you doing? Good to see you, man. There you are. Hi, Dorothy. Love you, man. Good to see you. I'm so happy. And because the angel of GUFON probably prayed that you'd prayed. I lost. No, I don't want to. No. I'm trying to be nice today. I'm trying to. Woo, hey, that's the truth, ain't it, though? Right there. Oh, Dorothy didn't have to do that. A continuing supporter as well of GUFON. GUFON leads with truthology for UFOlogy. Woohoo! So, you've been around now 3 years, Dorothy? It's been 4? It's been a while. I'm impressed. Yeah. That anybody stays, But Dorothy especially because you just seem really smart. Why did that make me laugh? I mean, that's an insult to myself. But really, because I figured I would be the opposite of what you might want to listen to or many people. And I am. Yeah. So that's another issue we're going to work on. Me. No more swearing. No more F-bombs. None of that stuff. I really can't swear. I can't play intros that are copywritten music. None of that stuff anymore. Everything's changing. I really want this to work. We have 14,000 subs. Why not try to double it in 2 months? Maybe 2 years we could get another 1,000 people to watch. All right. Thank you, Dorothy. You're sweet. I'm so glad you're doing weller. And that's it. Yeah. Thank you. Happy New Year. Hey, Philip. How you doing? Philip Swain, everybody. Peace, Wayne. Good to see you, man. There he is. David Wilcox. Not Wilcox. How you doing? Thanks for hanging out again. Another surprise. Like, you're one of those smart people. Like, why? Why would you stay here? Apparently, I am, a very hard thing to get used to, I hear. Good to see you, David. Brooke is, huh? Same. Everybody, thank you very much for hanging out. Thank you. Paula Faust, how are you? Good to see you too, everybody. I really appreciate it. Anonymous, Rex. How you been? Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out too. Raylan. You got my message, I'm sure. Raylan Rain sends me some links to things that we are going to be watching soon. Yeah, I'm excited. This is going to be fun. We're going to do well. We're going to be all right. And I tell you what, if it doesn't work, it's not for the lack of trying. And that's that. See, if when I do this now, I know it was from the heart. And I don't want to fail. I don't. I know it's going to be almost a near impossible task, but people have come back and in worse situations than we are. All right, let's move along. Let's just keep going. If I didn't say your name in the intros, it doesn't mean I don't love you. It means we got a lot of show to do. So thanks for hanging out, everybody. And, as always, if you want to support, you know where those links are. All right. Monetarily speaking, Raylan, I am not. See, this is weird. I don't know where all your emails went. Oh, there it is. Oh my God. Why did I think it was you? Did I say you? I did. Why did I say it was you? I can't say the name of the person. I don't want to now screw it up even more. Sorry about that. Very similar names, and they're not really. They both start with the letter R. That's the only thing that's similar, and I screwed it up. Yeah, it's... How did I get that wrong? I'm so sorry, Raylan. You're like, what's he talking about? All right, let's get to work before I forget who I am. All right. We're all here, right? Watching, hoping, praying that disclosure comes. And I'm not, we know it's not anytime soon. Now, we get into things where we bide our time now, right? So now what we do till the next UFO congressional hearing, whatever they call them now, and we have to make believe we're interested in what everybody's doing and saying. Like, oh, they're actually trying to pass this and they're trying to get the law changed so whistleblowers have no issues committing treason. Oh yeah, just in the meantime, we have to make believe that these people matter, I guess. This is what's confusing to me. Everybody now knows about Lou Elizondo. I know I'm repeating it. David Grush, Jeremy Corbell, and then the list goes on. All right. We have, for the most part, received no evidence, no hope, and I feel like the momentum has slowed, if not now to almost a complete stop on our way to disclosure. Because yesterday I said, I think we should have had it when COVID, with the lockdowns, everybody was home. And all we keep getting are promises, broken promises, and people like Eric Davis, he doesn't know what he's saying. He contradicts himself, like with one word to the next. We just saw that yesterday on Vetted. Now, Patrick on Vetted, who was very supportive of all the people I mentioned, seemed to have changed his tune. I don't know if he was fully supporting everybody that way, but he was hopeful. We all were. And the reason I mention him is because, he's one of the top guys now. So it's interesting. to see that happen for him. I'm happy for him. Because I know it can be done. He was the inspiration for my motivation into doing YouTube the right way. I've been doing it all wrong. I really have. It's sad. And nobody really said, "Hey, why don't you put three of these?" And nobody said anything. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like everybody just thinks we know. I don't know shit. It's all trial and error, and nobody knows the algorithm. All right, I'm getting excited. So I want to talk first about Rose Cuckold. Pull it up. What was tonight's title? Tonight's show title. Let me see. Entitled, Blame Everyone Else and Lie. Who are we? Everyone. Everybody who's in ufology that has made claims in the recent year. I want to use 25 as that bookmark. UFO GUFON news and paranormal reports. Yeah, we're doing that. All right, so let me pull this video up because this is from Stephen Greenstreet, who despises the shape ufology is in right now. He says Rose Cuckold, Ross, now claims he never said this. Let me pull it up. I'm waiting, and I hit the wrong one at first. Here it is.
A lot of time trying to learn how to meditate, and I'm getting reasonably advanced at it. I have a beautiful field near my home where I go and lie down on the grass and I look up at the stars, and I certainly invite the phenomenon to manifest itself.
You know, I am going to sound like somebody who thinks he's important, but it's almost as if he listened to my show a couple of days ago where I talked about laying in the field and looking at the stars verbatim. Do you really believe he did this?
I have a daughter who frequently engages.
You don't even have a penis.
With the phenomenon, and it manifests itself quite overtly to her. But my dear friends,
Hold on. I'm going to play it over because I'm an ass for talking over it. Here we go. Let me try one more
JP
time.
Hay, I've spent a lot of time trying to learn how to meditate, and I'm getting reasonably advanced at it. I have a beautiful field near my home where I go and lie down on the grass and I look up at the stars, and I certainly invite the phenomenon to manifest itself. I have a daughter who frequently engages with the phenomenon, and it manifests itself quite overtly to her. But my dear friends, one of whom, JP Haig, is gifted with the ability to engage in this way, he tells me he thinks the phenomenon is keeping me skeptical by not manifesting itself to me so overtly. I've spent a lot.
Okay, I'm going to play it again. I want you to look at this and tell me where you think he actually is lying or telling the truth.
A lot of time trying to learn how to meditate.
In your mind.
And I'm.
Oh, wait, hold on. First of all, he's already smiling and looking up into the side there. Kelly Lewis, thank you for re-upping your membership. Thank you so much for being a continuing supporter to GUFON. GUFON. Thank you very much. So, no, that's I appreciate that a lot. We need members. Okay.
A lot of time trying to learn how to meditate.
Why is that funny? First of all, look, some of you may think I'm wasting time pointing this out. I'm actually helping you. Looking at a guy lying to you, because I think he is. Why would that be funny? Because he doesn't really meditate. It's funny that he's telling us. That's what the subconscious does to you. It makes you tell the truth with your body or micro expressions.
And I'm getting reasonably advanced.
And now I want you to look at the excessive blinking that comes with lies. Here we go. Back up.
And I'm getting reasonably advanced at it. I have a.
Why does it have, I'm getting reasonably advanced at it. Why the butt hop? I do the butt hop when I'm I squeeze my butt cheeks. Why is he doing it? This should be just a easy conversation with people. Yeah, I'm Ross. I meditate now and I'm really good at it. Well, why is this got to be a goofy thing? This guy is bad. I don't like him. I don't like him. I don't care about anything, but I don't like him. Wait, what did I just say? I meant to say I don't care anything he does. I don't like him.
A beautiful field near my home where I go and lie down on the grass and I look up at the stars, and I certainly invite the phenomenon to manifest
As he shakes his head, no. What?
at the stars.
There it is.
And I certainly
There it
invite
is.
the phenomenon to manifest itself.
Wow, that was a back head shake. Wow, that's a hard one to do.
I have a daughter who
Why is he always looking up and to the side every time he starts a new sentence? There's something, he's got cobwebs in the corners of his house, I guess. I don't know.
frequently engages with the phenomenon, and it manifests itself quite overtly to her. But my dear friend,
There he goes. Look again. Another sentence start. Look up and to the left. What is wrong?
one of whom, J.P. Haig, is
Stop it.
gifted with the ability to engage in this way.
Another one. Look, he's starting another sentence. Let's go to this corner. He is a shyster. I love that word.
He tells me he thinks the phenomenon is keeping me skeptical by not manifesting itself.
Ugh. He is so bad at this. He's really bad. Or I'm bad at detecting that stuff. Wow, what a dork. He's a dork. He's a dork. That's a dork. Rose Cuckold is a dork. That made me happy. It did. All right. That's not nice. God forgive you for laughing if you did. I don't think you did, though. I'm pulling it back up because I didn't mean. Okay, so Steve, the reason I pulled it up because Stephen Greenstreet was talking about him, and Rose Cuckold claims he never said that. What you just saw, he claims he never, ever, ever said it. So Stephen Greenstreet pulled the clip. What are you talking about? You see? He can't even remember his own lies. It's hard to be a good liar. You've got to have a good memory because you got to remember what lies you told, how you told it, the details that you told it, who you told it to, why you told them. Oh, no, thank you. You know what's great? When you tell the truth and people don't believe you. And I talked about that before because everybody lies so much now that when you tell the truth, it doesn't match the body language of what people think is the truth. Things have changed dramatically. It's terrible. Terrible. He says that, he claims his daughter has been successful in summoning aliens, which they reveal themselves to her, he says. Yeah, it's right here. Yeah, here's the clip he was talking about. I almost forgot to play it. I played that clip, got hooked into the body language micro expression. I forgot to play this. So this is the clip there. This is the one he's denying. I'm so stupid. I only played part of it. Well, come on, nowhere to go. Oh, here it is. Yeah, my voice is still coming back from the retching. All right, here we go.
All right, here we go. Stephen Greenstreet on X. Has Ross successfully summoned any alien spirits with his psychic powers yet? Please ask.
What's
He's
this?
asserting or implying that I've said that I can summon aliens with my psychical powers, which of course is a flippant, pejorative, and completely misleading comment, which is not based on any factual reality at all. I have never asserted that I have psychical powers, and it's a classic illustration of the kind of straw man argumentation that idiots like Stephen Greenstreet are capable.
Okay. He's a professional, right? He is a professional journalist. He's supposed to be like a George Norrie, Linda Moulton, Howdy Doody, Fresh and Fruity type, right? Really on the up and up. He just called an idiot. Like, I thought name calling was like my thing. What's he doing? See, that's how you know it hit him right where he lives. You got busted saying you try to contact aliens, but did Rose Cuckold say he had psychic powers? I didn't hear him say that at all. Stephen Greenstreet is confusing me here.
Capable of. I've spent a lot of time trying to learn how to meditate, and I'm getting reasonably advanced at it.
Oh, that's right.
I have a beautiful field near my home where I go and lie down on the grass and I look up at the stars, and I certainly invite the phenomenon to manifest
As he shakes his head no.
itself. I have a daughter who frequently engages with the phenomenon, and it manifests itself quite overtly to her. But my dear friends, one of whom, J.P. Haig, is gifted with the ability to engage in this way, he tells me he thinks the phenomenon is keeping me skeptical by
Okay. So I guess he did kind of say he has. Stephen Greenstreet didn't lie. I'm so glad I found that little clip, because that really shows you what a liar he is. Okay, let's move on. That was fun for me. You got to do this every now and then. Waste time on him. I hate it. And as you know, Rose Cuckold claims that hold on a second. Hold on, guys. Something. Don't need that. Save this real quick. I've got very important information on my desktop. I have to clear it up before I lose it or forget about it. Do some stoop. Boop. Okay, now we're clean. Get rid of that. Thank you, Greenstreet. All right, here we go. Now let's switch from the liar to the grifter. James Fox, please. This is good. I like James Fox now. Yeah, it's fun. Actually, don't you think I would rather do something more positive every now and then? You know what I mean? It's very hard. Very hard. What am I going to do? Oh, by the way, when there is good stuff, I mention it. Oh, now, come on. I'm not getting, it won't pull up. Nothing's pulling up. Of course. Oh, brother-in-law. All right, let me see what I can do here real quick. All right, let me get rid of these. Oh, by the way, the Cousins brothers and Dark Hour Paranormal, Michael Roser, just got wrapped up making probably one of the coolest documentaries to come around in 20 years. I'm not saying this at all just because they're them. And I can't tell you what it is yet. Maybe tomorrow. It's going to come out in March. Oh my God. What a wonderful little movie. 2 hours. I am so excited for this. And I know many people aren't going to believe it at all. But hold judgment until you watch this movie. We'll talk about it when the time's right. But oh my God. I just got goosebumps because I watched the trailer. Damn it, it was good. I watched it 3 times. Okay. I guess Lou Elizondo fan club is, Mike Disclosure and Gabe Trust. They continue making violent threats to those people in X. I want to get involved. I want to know what's going on. I'm going to be spending time listening to what they're talking about and getting myself affiliated with those involved in this Lou Eliganzo attacks. I feel like maybe I could help with my information. All right, let me try and load this back up, see if it comes. Yep, here it is now. So after James Fox's alien incident, the Varginha aliens incidents press conference today, it is safe to assume that the lifeless body of this being could still be there in preserved specimen tanks in some underground base somewhere in the U.S. Oh, shut off. I hate that. Of course. Anything's possible. Very possible. Someone said, a friend of a friend, I know someone who says, no, you don't. And no, they didn't. And no, there wasn't. Oh, let me pull this up. So that press club event, the Varginha UFO incident, pathologist Dr. J, who's Dr. Zhao Janini, is that how you say? He gave a statement, and what statement it was. Oh man, for context, he was the pathologist who examined the tissue of the Brazilian soldier who reportedly handled the creature during that incident. He died like a couple of days after touching it from a sudden catastrophic infection that just ravaged his body from inside out. Then the doctor comes with a 60-year career, 50,000 plus autopsies, over 1 million microscopic analyses. He knows what he's looking at. He knows a lot. This bacterium, according to him, proved to be a microbial agent of extremely high aggressiveness and lethality. Given its characteristics, I understand that it goes beyond the limits of a conventional infection, possibly presenting itself as a highly specialized mechanism of aggression and defense, which raises the hypothesis of its alien origin. Shut off! Shut off! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! What movie? What TV show? Breaking Bad. Season 4? We are currently awaiting the necessary legal procedures for the exhumation. They're going to exhume the body? Really? Really? Oh, the guy's body, not the alien. Oh, okay. With the exception that advanced studies in molecular biology may provide new evidence regarding its mechanisms of aggressiveness. What are they, idiots? Why would you take that, whatever disease it had, and bring it back into the air? They're going to try to corroborate the hypothesis that it is an organism of extraterrestrial origin. Not bad. I like it. That's smart. If confirmed, such a finding would represent unequivocal proof of the existence of ET life, implying a profound global reformulation of our philosophical understanding of existence. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. That doesn't prove anything. How do we know the alien gave it to him? Where's the alien? See, they got a problem. And the problem is proving it. Nah. I love this field. I never watched this. Oh, wait, let me pull this up. Watch this. Here it is. This is the doctor, Zhao Zhugini. Here we go. From Hollywood on X.
Focusing exclusively on the identification and analysis of the bacterium responsible for the infection that affected the soldier. This bacterium proved to be a microbial agent of extremely high aggressiveness and lethality. Given its characteristics, I understand that it goes beyond the limits of a conventional infection, possibly presenting itself as a highly specialized mechanism of aggression and defense, which raises the hypothesis of its alien origin. We are currently awaiting the necessary legal procedures for the exhumation of the body, with the expectation that advanced studies in molecular biology may provide new evidence regarding
I
its
already said all
mechanisms.
this. All right, we can stop it. I'm not going to waste your time. I thought that sounded familiar. I'm like, hey, wait a minute. All right. What do you think? I think what I thought. All right. Let's move along. God, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. And I'm not pumping up the movie because it's the Cousins brothers and Michael. I already know it's going to be a polarizing movie. But it's not a reboot of whistleblowers going to Congress. It's not, has nothing to do with Lou Elizondo, has nothing to do with ATIP. No Greer, no Linda Moulton Howe. Guess what? Not the kind of movie you're thinking now, is it? Oh, I'm excited. All right. We're going to have a good year. You know, ufology. It's still going to be a good year. How? When you're so miserable all the time, Rich, everything you say is all negative and never going to happen. And this guy's a liar and this guy's a grifter. Why should we even care with all your negativity? Oh, am I negative? I thought I was being truthful. Let's stop with that. It's not negativity. It's my version of what I think is going on. Am I right? I don't know. But nobody knows anything. Nobody knows what the truth is. Everything they tell us is mixed in with disinfo, wrong info, right info. So you're getting the truth mixed in with lies that are mixed in with make-believe. They do it on purpose because what they're hiding has to do with something we, according to them, wouldn't understand. They're so smart. All right. Now, I know that ufology is run by that side of the left. Just like YouTube. Just like Facebook. Just like Hollywood. Just like mainstream media. Social media. All of it is run by the left. It's why you have ufology the way it is, and the people who are in it doing what they do. They can get away with it. Jeremy Corbell is so far a Californian on the left. He's not a loony left, but he's embedded. You know what I mean? I don't know about Knapp. I don't think George Knapp has ever showed his cards on who he voted for or wants to. I don't remember it, or I'd say it. However, this is what I believe. This is so hard because if the right, was running ufology, it wouldn't be this good. I'm sorry, my conservative friends. It would be way worse than what it is now. How do you say that? What the? They're not motivated enough like the left, like the people that are doing it. As much as I don't like them and disapprove of just about everyone, that's all we got. So it's why you see me get so angry, because the right is so weak on this topic. And if they just put a little effort in, I think we can get some shit done. Yeah, I'm blaming the right for a lot of the roadblocks. Yep, didn't see that one coming, did you? I don't know if I've ever said it before, but I think that's the truth, in my opinion. Just that's why everybody in ufology is frustrated with the government, because they're not getting that bipartisan shit they were promised. Or were they promised? I don't know. Like, Anna Paulina Luna, Rubio, Tim, you got 2 bullets in the head, 1 in the foot, that guy. I can't even speak. I don't even know what to say. I'm surprised I said it. Now that I said it, let's listen to somebody who's embedded on that side of ufology, Matt Ford from the Good Trouble Show. Listen to what he's saying. Check this shit out. And this is how you know I'm right. Let's be clear, he says. Donald Trump is mentally unfit for office. That comment right there is 100% a bold-faced lie. I think he's in the wrong years. Was he talking about, he meant Biden, right? Come on, dickhead. He says everyone knows it. I'd like to hear what his evidence is, wouldn't you? You make a claim like this against the president, you better back it up. Then he says the only question is how long Republicans will keep lying about it to protect their own careers. Oh, about as long as Biden kept his secrets about giving secrets to China and Russia for 40, 50 years. Read this letter. It's 5th grade writing paired with middle school judgment. Oh, and that's coming from Fat Mord. The guy who's, This is the man the GOP decided was worth sacrificing the country for. This is what makes me so angry. Where were these people the last 4 years before Trump got back in? Didn't they see what happened? Didn't they see what's happening? Don't they know? Everything costs 30% more to 50 to 100. Didn't they see the border? Didn't they see all the crime? Didn't they see all the hate? Didn't they see the summer of love, the lies of Russia? Don't they get it? No, because they're blinded by Trump derangement syndrome. This isn't incompetence, he says. It's cowardice. I'm surprised he spelled that right. Republicans chose power over responsibility. No, that's what... You see, this is what they do. Everything they say is about them, and they try to make it about us on the right. It's so weird that it happens in real time. I'm like, that's what you did. Everything you just said is what you did to Trump for 4 years and more, 15 years, whatever. And they will pay for it, he says. What does that mean, they'll pay for it? Does that sound like a threat of known violence he may be a part of? I wonder if Fat Mord ever punched a wall, let alone his own dick. Mark my words. Oh, no, he beats his dick. That's right. Like it owes him money. Voters will obliterate him in the midterms. He doesn't care. He's on his way out anyway. He's just here for the fun. For enabling this disgrace instead of stopping it when they should. All right, let's see what this letter says. That fat fuck. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to swear. Here's what President said to Jonas. Considering your country decided not to give me the Nobel Peace Prize for having stopped 8 wars, plus I no longer feel an obligation to think purely of peace, although it will always be predominant, but can now think about what is good and proper for the United States of America. Okay, I have no issue with what he just said so far. Denmark cannot protect that land from Russia or China. And why do they have right of ownership in quotes anyway? There are no written documents. It's only that a boat landed there hundreds of years ago, but we had boats landing there also. I don't know what's wrong with this letter yet. I have done more for NATO than any other person since its founding, and now NATO should do something for the United States. The world is not secure unless we have complete and total control of Greenland. Hold on a second. Thank you, Donald Trump. Thank you for being a fifth grade, immature, horrible, horrible person trying to make things right. Do you see the derangement? Like, what was wrong with what he said? I don't get it. I don't get it. People are weird. You guys are weird on the left. You really are. You're weird. There's something definitely wrong. I don't understand. Like, I see everything both ways. I see why they're mad. Because they want what they want. But we're not going to give them everything for free. Again. But not as long as there's a Republican in office. Anyway, it's not that type of show, I guess, so I'm not going to get into more of it, but we will someday. Maybe I'll do bonus show. I tell you what, I got an idea. Don't worry about it. I'll just make videos like Vetted does and put out my thoughts. All right. Jacques Vallee. What did that guy say yesterday? Jacques Vallee comes clean about UFOs. This is from Vetted. All right, this is a 6.5-minute video. I don't know if I can play the whole thing. I doubt. I don't want to because it's, vetted. But let's take a look, take a listen, and maybe we'll learn something today.
Good afternoon.
Let me say that again. Maybe we'll learn something today from people who think they know something. Giddy up.
My name is Jacques Vallee. I'm speaking at the request of Mr. James Fox, because a few years ago I initiated the system of multiple databases used by a DIA-sponsored program at Bigelow Aerospace as a cleared member of a scientific team charged with study of UFO, UAP phenomena. The data warehouse system contained data about 260,000 screened reports of anomalous objects in flight and hundreds of reports of creatures, live or dead, associated with crashed or landed vehicles of unknown provenance, including some similar to those in Virginia, thus providing useful multinational and historical context. My current research is taking us to deeper levels with new on-site analytical and physical research on historical cases, such as the 1945 case in San Antonio, New Mexico, the 1964 case in Socorro, New Mexico, also, and the 1965 case in Valençol in France. In those and several others, new physical and environmental data was collected. The observations involve a total of 7 creatures, generally similar in size and general body shape to those described by the witnesses in Virginia, Brazil, and by Mr. Fox, providing both context and statistical support for current and future findings. In particular, all the creatures just mentioned breathed air normally. Beyond this, I currently serve in a private capacity on the Scientific Advisory Board of the French Government National Center for Space Studies, CNES. That unit has actively researched the UFO problem since 1975, including national cases of close encounters with the presence of occupants, a number of which I have also studied on site. It should be clear, however, that I do not represent any of these government organizations in this or any other context. The Virginia incident of 1996 in Brazil, researched and documented by James Fox, fits within cases already known in scientific and medical records, many of which have remained classified.
Hold on. What did he just say? Let me go back about 15.
The Virginia incident of 1996 in Brazil, researched and documented by James Fox, fits within cases already known.
What does that mean? It's similar to other cases already known, or it fits in a timeline where there was a rash of sightings in Brazil that included seeing these aliens wandering around the city, perhaps. I don't know what he means by that. It's a pretty broad statement, in my opinion. Fits in, so Varginha fits in with cases already known.
In scientific and medical records.
Okay, it is.
Many of which have remained classified. Relaxing the classification requirements while preserving security of essential facilities such as the nuclear labs would make it possible to inform and enlist the scientific community at a higher level.
Maybe the accent is throwing my concentration off. Did he just say what I think he just said? That I can't think. Hold on. Let's
researched and documented by James Fox.
After this.
Fits within cases already known in scientific and medical records, many of which have remained classified.
Now.
Relaxing the classification requirements.
Relaxing the classification requirements means you get a little more access to things that you wouldn't in the past. Go ahead.
While preserving security of essential facilities such as the nuclear labs, would make it possible to inform and enlist the scientific community at a higher level.
Oh, I thought he said that. So because they would be working with nuclear materials, it's a higher classification of importance? Higher top secret? Is that what he means? Makes sense. So if it doesn't have anything to do with nuclear labs, yeah, you might as well be dissecting caterpillars, you know?
Action by the executive branch to allow more open exchange would be world-changing. As the Virginia case proves, allowing more open contact at an international level would yield better understanding of the global issues. The current segmentation of the data hinders any serious research into what appears to be an extraterrestrial phenomenon empowered by advanced artificial intelligence.
Oh, God, I hate that. God, I hate this. You see what he just did? You get it? Now I know, right there, those two words. You want to know why? Nobody was talking about AI like this when Varginha came out. No, nobody said, they're working with artificial intelligence. I don't remember that ever being a thing. Because it wasn't. And all he's doing is taking a very hot topic, which is AI. Everything's AI now, this, AI, that, chat GBT, AI intelligence. You can write a paper in 2 seconds. Right? All this stuff. Everything's AI now. Of course he would throw it in the speech. That, to me, is shit. That's too bad.
Open archives do exist to some extent, describing the physical and biological environment of the crafts and their occupants. Socorro and Valensol in particular, two unclassified cases officially deemed unidentified by multiple government agencies, have yielded evidence of traces, recovered materials, and environmental effects. But we know that much more is available. The Varginha case presents exceptional new knowledge beyond what was already known. It improves our information in two fundamental ways. First, in the ability to reconstruct what happened.
What does that mean? What does that mean? How did the Varginha incident do this, what he just said? How did it do this? To reconstruct?
What happened?
That's what Varginha did? It because it happened, we were able to reconstruct what happened? That's what he just said. Look, I'll go back a little bit. Beyond what was already known.
It improves our information in two fundamental ways. First, in the ability.
Hold on, I'm going to go back even
recovered
further.
Materials identified by multiple government agencies have yielded evidence of traces.
Nope.
Recovered materials.
Lies.
And environmental
all
effects.
Fake.
But we know that much more is available.
Here we go.
The Varginha case presents exceptional new knowledge beyond what was already known. It improves our information in two fundamental ways. First, in the ability to reconstruct what happened.
Does that make sense? How does the Varginha incident give you the ability to properly reconstruct the Varginha incident? See my butt cheeks? That's how, that's the butt cheek move when you're excited. We all do these. Kidding me? Assuming we know what happened. Right, Raylan Rain? There you are. How you doing? Hey, Shelly. Oh, I'm so happy to hear. I know you don't think I do, but I do. Oh, good. Now we've got some good vibes. Thanks. Good to see you and Happy New Year. I'm so happy to hear that, Shelly. Good to see you here. Oh, thank you for hanging out. Who's this guy? That guy is one step away. Yeah, that's true. I never thought he did. He's like Joe Biden. But do you see my insane thoughts I'm having? Am I wrong? I know I'm angry. Because what he just said doesn't make sense. I have to do it again. Look.
But we know that much more is available.
Somebody help me.
The Varginha case presents exceptional new knowledge.
Okay. The Varginha case offers exceptional new knowledge. This is where I need your help. Help me understand what I'm not understanding. This is what he just said. Maybe because he's French. So the Varginha case brought us exceptional new knowledge. Go ahead.
Beyond what was already known.
Beyond what we know.
It improves our information in two fundamental ways. First, in the ability to reconstruct what happened.
Can somebody explain me? Can somebody please explain to me what that just said? What he means? The Varginha case is extremely important because it can help us explain what really happened. I know I just spent an hour talking about this sentence, but I am really weird like that. I can't let it go. All right, well, let's finish this.
To the craft and its occupants, from beginning to end. And second,
Stupid.
in the professional description of the anatomical and behavioral features of the...
Wait, what? Do you see the play on words, how he's making things sound more important than they really are? Listen to what the adjective he used.
Features of the live creature recovered by
Hold on.
anatomical... Second, in the
Professional description? Nah, just the description from two women. Oh, maybe the doctors. Okay, yeah, I got it.
description of the anatomical and behavioral features of the live creature.
But you don't need to tell us. We know what that means. If it was studied, it was somebody who knows shit about bodies, anatomically things. Anatomically speaking, I meant to say.
Recovered by authorities within a short time of the crash and to the point of its death.
Say a word.
By this achievement, James' long and perilous project has opened up an entirely new field of research.
No, it hasn't. What? Cryptids? It's already been done. UFOs? Pfft. Telepathy? Come on. What else is he talking about? What new way of research? What did he say? What were the words? See, this is why I never liked him. I never trusted this guy. I don't know him to hate him, but I don't like the way he does what he did. And he did it here. This is the best example of why I don't like James Fox. And Jacques Vallee.
An entirely new field.
Entirely new field of research. Somebody, please make me sane after this. What does that mean? What does that mean? I'll put the link to that video from Vetted in the show description, of course. Unbelievable, guys. This is so weird being alive for this. It's so weird. And I want to go back to yesterday just to reiterate something I said. Because I got a few messages from people who were mad that I picked on Lou and his boy toy here. I think that's Mike Disclosure or Gabe. I don't know. Isn't that his lawyer? So yesterday I was pointing out that I believe these guys, especially Lou, are cross-dressers. I did not say trans testicle. I don't mean that. I don't mean they're in trans. I mean they like to wear women's clothing. Underneath, walk around when nobody's home in high heels. And I'm not joking about it. The reason I say this, it's because I worked in an industry where people wore a lot of makeup. And not the movie industry, but something similar. But if you know about, some people have fair skin, and if you rub it, like getting makeup off and you're washing your face, it'll stay red for a while. Like even maybe on the neck, you can see their fingerprints and thumbprints. It's some, I dated a girl like that. Very fair skin, Lou is similar. He has that look of somebody who just rubbed makeup off the night before. His skin still looks a little kind of reddish in a way, freshly shaven chest or waxed. His eyebrows look tweezed. I mean, manscaping's fine. Even wearing your wife's underwear could be fine and sexual for some people. But to deny it, come on now. I want to know, are you two guys sharing your wives' underwears? That's all. That was my question. Because I think they do. I think they wear it. I really do. Now, that's my opinion, but I've said it several times in the past because that's what my eyes tell me I'm seeing. And Lou talked about him and his buddies getting in a circle and dreaming, telepathically entering the dream world of a terrorist and making him make him see things. And I'm like, shut up. That was a circle jerk. So I have a big issue. And now, you're like, how could you even say that? He's a hero. He's an army guy. Look, come on. Next, and the reason I'll top that off is because of who he associates himself with and gets a lot of support from the Fist, who's married to a man, and or whatever. I don't know. That's what I heard. And all those other guys were on that side. So I don't care either way. But it explains a lot of things that I see. It explains the erratic behavior of the Fist. I mean, we know that. But we've seen Lou lose his cool a little bit. He's gonna say I don't know. I'm done talking about him. Forget it. I don't even care anymore. Let's go. Well, I don't care about now. What else do I got to talk about? Hold on. There's one thing. Oh. Hey, where'd it go? Touch me, baby. And that's it. I think. One more thing. All right. Here we go. That's the weirdest thing that just happened. Give me 12 seconds. Let me see if I lost this. Yeah, it's gone. Unreal. All right. Well, that's it for tonight. I appreciate y'all hanging out for a little bit. And just I haven't slept much. My throat is sore. I'm exhausted. My eyes are burning. Let me go. So we'll be back tomorrow. And keep your eyes open, guys. I'm going to start putting videos out, and I will. Yeah, I know. I'm not going to keep talking about it. You'll see. You'll know. And then you'll be like, oh, he actually did something for once that he said he was going to do. Thank you, moderators, super chatters, newcomers, and veterans, and brand new members. Thank you for hanging out at GUFON, Giordano's UFO Network, or greatest UFO network. It will be, again. And we'll be back tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Okay? So, appreciate it. Hey, if you ain't looking up, oh, by the way, I took some pictures. Was it last night? It was at 5:30 in the morning. And the sky was like you could touch the stars. I took a picture of Orion's belt, and the whole sky showed up, all the stars in the picture. I can't even see the stars on the phone when I'm taking the picture. So I did a little thing, and I got like 5 unbelievable pictures of the night sky right before sunrise with the phone. It looks great. I'm not kidding. Oh, I didn't post it. That's right. What was I doing right now? Oh, we're leaving. That's sad. What are they? Why are they? What do they mean? I said. All right. Yeah, if you ain't looking up, you ain't looking out. For ufology. All right, alien bless.
There's look at this thing. It's rotating. Well, good.
why it itself is one of the most treasured sites in Christianity.
There's a new video this morning that's making proof for an abnormal universe. UFO in the form of a bright light is seen descending over the dome of the rock of Jerusalem.